This looks so good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas Day. I don't know. If you guys aren't caught up with Vlogmas, definitely check out my previous days in a playlist down below. I will have them all listed out for you guys. A couple vlogs, a couple sit down videos, you know, the whole thing. Today, I thought I'd mix it up a bit and do a blowout tutorial, which I don't really know if I've ever done hair tutorials on my channel.
For my hair today, I will be doing a Dutch lace braid, so I am going to be dividing my hair into 3 sections.
I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you guys how I've been styling my hair this semester, how I've been loving my Revlon blow dryer brush that I actually reviewed at the very beginning of quarantine. So if you guys want to see my first impressions on that and all that, I'll leave the video down below and up in the cards. If you guys like videos like this, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I'm making new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until Christmas. My voice cracked. Christmas. So my hair today is second day hair, and generally I actually like to do this with first day hair just so that I'm getting the most longevity, but of course you can do this from wet to dry. I actually have learned that I like my hair best whenever I do this dry or pretty much almost dry. Especially if your hair is damp, you want to make sure that your roots are dried. Personally, I like to use just a regular blow dryer to get in the roots and like rough dry before all that, so that when you're styling, you're focusing less on drying the root and more on styling, and you're using less super direct heat on your hair. I'm going to share with you guys the products that I like to use before and after this to make sure that my hair is looking great. So first of all, start of the show is my Revlon blow dryer brush. I love this thing. This does get very hot, and I only recently started using a heat protectant, which is horrible. My hairstylist was appalled. Started using that, so that's definitely been helping. I've avoided heat in my hair and definitely tried to keep the moisture, so I think we're good. I usually just use this for this hairstyle. Naturally, my hair is pretty wavy. For some reason, it dried a little bit straighter because I wore my hair in a clip when it was wet, but like this is a lot of hair. Over the past year, I've really upgraded a lot of my hair care products because I feel like your hair is something that's super important to maintain. It's good investing like in hair care, skincare, stuff like that. And then this is my miracle product. If you're gonna buy anything from this video, buy this. This is the IGK Good Behavior Heat Protectant, and this is what I use to make sure that my hair is so shiny, soft, smooth, and then also protected from heat. You have to get this. Ask for this for Christmas. Like, go buy it, treat yourself. This is amazing. Step 1, I section my hair. So the way I do this is I always start like slightly above my ears. This much hair, probably. Do I look insane? And that's the fun of it. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I almost forgot this. Huge part of my blowouts are my rollers. So, you know, I always thought these were reserved for older women. These are how you get the blowout look to stay and look like a blowout. I got these from Walmart, and I use the pink mostly, but I'll use the green on the smaller sections just to give it some movement. I only have these purple clips with me here at home, but I have more silver ones at school. Even though like they say they can stay without them, I like these because they just stay better. So I divide my hair in half. I take this spray and I do it section by section, and I just spray it all over. Definitely a like heavy spritz there, but the product is super lightweight, so I just brush that through. Just because this is a brush, you have to brush through your hair and make sure that your hair is tangle free before you use this, because it's just not going to work as well. What I like to do first, I'm going to do this without the blow dryer on because it's quite loud. I go down my hair just a couple passes like this, and I put it on the highest setting. There are 3 settings on this. There's high heat, high speed, where it's like lots of air, high heat, low speed, low heat. I like to start off with high heat, high speed to just kind of get the hair to work how I want it to. Whenever my hair is super wavy, it takes a couple passes to even get it relatively straight. So the way I start is I go down like this, and you want to like have a pretty firm grip on it so that you're straightening the hair. So this is going to straighten throughout, and you do this a couple times, pulling down. The way I like to do my blowouts is so all the pieces are facing inwards. I personally think that looks best. I do this a couple times, so obviously the ends are flipping out, but I don't really make them flip out. I just kind of pull it through like I'm brushing my hair like normal. Sometimes I keep it on the same high heat, high speed setting. Other times I'll turn it down to the low speed, high heat, but I'm always keeping the high heat on until I'm ready to set the style. So I'll go up like this, keeping pressure. And so you turn kind of like, I would say half a turn. You have that tension here so that you're making sure that it's straight. And then you go down, pull up, go down, pull up, go down, pull up. You want to do that a couple times. That's how you really get that like turned in blowout look where it just looks super bouncy. I like to go in while it's still hot with the smaller rollers, and I'm not doing this for volume. I'm doing this more, like I said, for movement. I just roll it up a little bit. I like to roll it up to the top, and then it usually falls like that. I'm taking out the curlers, rollers, whatever, and this is what my hair looks like. Super bouncy, super fun. Once I'm done with this section, I will either flip it back or scrunchie it back. I have this super big scrunchie. I like to make sure that my hair is fully cooled before I put it in the scrunchie, just to avoid any problems with indenting my hair or something like that. It helps me to keep track of like what sections are done, which sections aren't. Okay, so I take this part down, and then I do probably around my eyebrows. So I just bring the two sections to the front. Back section is already in the back. Take more of the heat protectant and spray it on and brush it through. I'm just going to do the same thing as before, starting by going down, and then when I go to style it, I'm going to lift it up, turn, twist, and really focus on getting the volume at the root. If you're having problems with frizz, I recommend putting it on the low speed high heat setting. That's good to like slow down a little bit the speed and just like really focus on the style. And then before I had rollers, I used to do this, and then I would switch it to cool air and just like have my hair sit like this. It's a lot easier if you don't feel comfortable with doing the like this and up and down and all that. It just kind of like really sets the style. I'm just gonna throw in a roller to the front section. So now that I look officially insane, just wait, it gets better. I can't believe I'm putting this on the internet. I'm gonna take down my top section of hair, and I divide it based on that part, and then all this hair on the right side, I just clip up again. And then I'm left with all of this. Now this is my issue with like clipping your hair up as it goes, because it's very difficult to like work around this. I'm actually going to split my hair in half even more so that there's the back section and the front section, and I'm just going to clip the front section away and really focus on getting the volume at the root. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to do down like before, like this, but then when I'm going back, I'm going to really push this up to the top and turn at the top and pull. That's how you get the volume at the top, and then I'm going to clip all of these sections up in rollers. Okay, so this is what I have left over here, and this is literally so much hair. So I'm gonna divide this by my eyebrow that I have. I divide it in half this way, and then I take this section and actually divide that in half. I want to work in as manageable sections as possible. Always the hardest for me because there's lots of hair clips going on. I have this big section up here, and I just like to divide it in half. So what I'm doing is just taking about this much hair from the front. I'm just gonna work from the back to the front until I get to this section, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I do. They don't lie when they say blowout is an arm workout. I'm to the last section here. This is the section with my face framing pieces. So what I do is I do the same thing where I blow down, blow up, whatever, but then I really want to get at the root. So I'm going to go like this, where the brush is behind the hair, go up, twist, and then basically just like blow dry it this way. And this is the same way that I'm going to clip my hair back. Amazing. I generally, whenever I'm like getting ready for something, I would just like do my makeup and let this sit for like 20 minutes or so, but since my makeup's already done and I don't have anywhere to be, I'm just gonna finish my episode of Gossip Girl that I'm watching, and then I'll show you guys the final results. So it's been like 20 minutes or so, and I'm gonna take out all the rollers, show you guys the final result. The one problem with these is that they do like, you kind of have to hold your hair to make sure that it like doesn't pull too much. Once you get like halfway through, it's good, but there's definitely some issues. See how like bouncy they are? Definitely like falls, but I will say when you use rollers, it stays pretty well. Oh my gosh, I just like have so much hair. The only problem is things start to get like tangled. The rollers really just give me Texas mom hair, and I love it. And then final piece, this makes me look like a bank, which like, no, it wouldn't be me. And then I just bring my hair down, push it back, push it up. Holy, this looks so good. I'm obsessed. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and if you do try out a blowout hairstyle, please let me know down below. This video was like pretty different than what I usually do, but I really enjoyed making it, and I love sharing like little tips and tricks with you guys. So if you're new, definitely subscribe down below. I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until Christmas, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye guys.